Assalamualaikum everyone and a very happy Eid Mubarak. I hope you had a joyful and peaceful Eid with your loved ones. In today's video, we are going to level up the OTP input component we built earlier. We'll be adding a very cool and practical feature, paste support. And not just basic pasting into the first box, but something smarter. When we paste digits, they'll automatically fill the boxes starting from wherever your cursor is. This tiny detail brings a big boost in user experience and makes your component feel smooth, polished, and production ready. If you haven't seen the previous video where we built the base OTP input from scratch, I highly recommend watching that first. I've linked it in the description and up here on the screen. I'll keep things beginner friendly. What I always do, walk you through the logic step by step and explain exactly why we are doing what we are doing. So grab your tea or coffee and let's jump right in to the code. Yeah, so what we will be doing today is, for example, let's say I have 6 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have 6 numbers here. So what we will do here is, if I copy this number, for example, I copied this number and I come here and paste it, then all of the input boxes would be filled with this number. Because there are 6 digits and here are also 6 boxes, so it would be populated. You have already seen in your authentications or payments that when you are trying to do something for, I mean, two-factor authentication as well, you see that when you request the server, it provides an OTP, and the companies or the products that have good UX, and I mean UX means user experience. So when you have a good user experience in an app, then it provides an option to copy the OTP. So you might have already done so in your real life. So when you copy the OTP and you paste it, it directly populates every field necessary. Okay, so this is the basic functionality that we are going to build. And one other edge case that I am thinking on top of my head, that is, if I provide, if I provide multiple numbers more, like say, see, this is the whole string that I'm providing, string of numbers, but I have only 6 input boxes. Then what would happen? I cannot populate all of them, right? So what I'll do is, I'll just populate only the first 6 digits of the whole string and the others will be left out. Got it? So yeah, let's start implementing it. Okay, so the first thing that I'll do is, I'll take an onPaste handler. The input element or the input tag comes with an onPaste handler. So I'll take the E here. Here also it's similar to the on change. So I'll take the event and I'll take another function, handleOnPaste. I'll take the E and I'll take the index. Okay, so this is the first step. Then I'll just define the function here, handleOnPaste E index. Okay, yeah, so the first thing that I'll do is, I'll check the e.preventDefault to, do you know what it does? Do you know what e.preventDefault does? So when I'm typing or saving even e.preventDefault, so what it does is, when we are pasting something, sometimes the browser might reset because it might re-render. So in order to prevent that, we are using e.preventDefault here. So the first thing we are doing when we are trying to paste something is, we are preventing the default behavior of the browser. Okay, so now what we will do is, when we are pasting something, there is something called the clipboard data inside of this. So let me check if I can find it out here. So if I console log E, okay, if I console log e here and then paste something here, yeah, so see, I'm getting the event, I'm getting the clipboard data here. So here what I'll do is I'll just have to get the data that I'm pasting from this clipboard data. So we are taking, as you can see, the clipboard data here. So what we will do is, first we will take a data, for example pasteData, and then we'll just say e.clipboard clipboard data, and then it provides, the clipboard data provides a function, a method that is get data. And obviously as we are providing a text, so I'll just provide the get data text inside the parentheses. Okay, so by this we are getting the data. This is the simple thing, but obviously we have to check some things, like it shouldn't be numeric. Obviously we have done checks here, but it is always wise to again provide checks here, that I'm not providing a non-numeric value, I'm just only taking the numbers. So in order to do that, what we will do is I'll just write replace, and obviously again I'll have to provide a regex here. So I'll write d, sorry, I'll write d, I'm taking all of the numbers and providing the global value here, and I'm providing, so what replace does is, when you are, let me show you what replace does. So replace, okay, so if you go to this one, the MDN docs, then you can see the replace method of string values returns a new string with one, some, or all matches of a pattern. So we have to provide a pattern first, and then, so if you can see the expression, if you want to see the expression, yeah, so what replace does is it takes a pattern and the replacement. So we are taking the pattern, we are providing it the pattern that we only want digits, and the replacement is empty strings. Okay, so getting back to the component, so yeah, so first we are getting the clipboard data here, and then we are just, polishing it, you could say, that it does not take non-numeric values, only numeric values. And then obviously we'll do a slice, and in the last video you saw what a slice does. So I'm providing 0 here, and also I'm providing the OTP length here. So what I'm doing is I'm just sanitizing the data here. So obviously when I paste 1, 2, for example, if I paste 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, A, B, C, D, it will only take this one, not this one. Got it? Okay. Okay. So now I got my paste data. So next what we have to do is, obviously after getting the data here, when I'm trying to, paste it onto the browser, onto the input boxes, I'll take the data and I have to manipulate the array that we have, this one, we have to manipulate the array here. Okay, so in order to manipulate the array, I told in the earlier video as well, we have to, mutate the data, but obviously we cannot directly mutate it. So what we will do is we'll make a shallow copy of it. So how do you make a shallow copy of it? I'll show you once again. I'll take the new OTP array, new OTP array, and spread it. Yeah, so this is how you make a shallow copy of the OTP array. So I'm not directly mutating it, but I'll mutate, I'll just provide operations or do the operations in this array. This is a shallow copy of this array. Okay, now what I'll have to do is, obviously I got my paste data, and the paste data, for example, has let's say 1 2 3 4 5, like this, this 6 digits. Okay, 1 2 3 3 3 4 5. So as you can see now, see, this is the 0th index, the 2 is the first index, 3 is the second index, and so on. So what I have to do is, I'll have to take my paste data and the new OTP array and loop it and just provide this one to the 0th index of this one to the first index of the OTP array, the second index of this one to the second index of the OTP array. You got the drill, right? So when I'll do it, what would happen? Like 1 would be pasted here, 2 would be pasted here, 3 would be pasted here, again the 3, this one will be pasted here, and so on. So this is how we will do it. So it might sound a little bit confusing, but actually it's not. When I show you the implementation, you'll like think like, oh my god, it's so easy. But obviously a lot of people don't research about it or study about it. That's why they are very scared how to do it or how not to do it. Okay, so I'll just dive right into the code. So I'll take a for loop and say let I is equal to 0, and then I is less than pasteData dot length. I'm taking the length of the pasteData obviously in order to paste the values of the pasteData into the OTP array. I'll have to loop through the length. So okay, so I'll just take I less than paste dot length and then I plus plus. Okay, so this is the basic structure of the for loop, and then what I'll do is nothing. It's simple. It's very simple. Now I'll take the new OTP array and provide the I. I'll just provide the, for example, this is the 0th index of new OTP array. What I'll do is I'll just take the pasteData and provide that index here. It's very simple, isn't it? Okay. And after doing that, when the loop is complete, then I'll just set OTP array and provide the new OTP array. Simple. I'm just setting it. Nothing. I'm just not doing anything else. No black magic or something. It's simple as that. If I show you now, you'll be amazed. Okay, let me show you. So I'm taking a value 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, I'm copying it, and I'm coming here. Boom. See, it's really amazing, right? Okay, so yeah, one thing that you can notice here, I think you noticed, after I paste it, the focus is gone. It shouldn't be like this, right? The focus is gone here. See, here you can see the focus, but when I copy it, the focus is gone. But it shouldn't be the case. Obviously, when I'm considering a good UX, so this shouldn't be the case. So what I'll do is, after setting the OTP, the pasted data to the OTP array, I'll just provide the focus to the last box, because obviously when I'm finished with the input, if I manually type it, for example, if I manually go from 1 2 3 4 5 6, so the focus stays at the last input, right? So I'll do just the same thing. Okay, so if I remember, yeah, I have the inputs array here, so I'll just copy from here. Okay, I don't need this. Okay, I'll just copy from here, and then okay, so what I'll do is I'll just do one thing that would be enough. For example, I have a here I have 6 digits, right? So I'm pasting 6 digits. What if I have 10 digits? So what I'll do? So obviously I have to take the length of the pasted data that I'm providing. So what I'll do is pasteData dot length. That's it. Is it right? Okay, let's check if it's right or not. So I'll take 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, I'll refresh the page. No, it's not working. Why isn't it working? Because obviously if I check pasteData.length, the length is 1 2 3 4 5 6. The length is 6, but I'll have to provide the fifth index because the index starts from 0. So what I'll do is I'll just provide a -1. Done. So if I now paste it, it's done. So one thing I want to check also, so the cursor is here, I'm pasting it, it's taking the full thing, but what if the cursor is here? Still it's taking the full thing. Another thing I want to check is, for example, if I'm providing these sort of values and I'm copying it, okay, just yeah, I'm copying, say 1 2 4 1 2 4 7. Okay, I'll copy this one. So what happens now? See, it's taking only the first 6 digits. What if I, okay, let's test something else also. I'll just A B C D 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'll just copy this, come here, and I'm providing this. See, it's streaming this, the non-numeric, it's replacing the non-numeric values and just providing this. Okay, let me just change it up. If I copy it and paste it, see, it's not taking the non-numeric values, it's only taking the numeric values. Cool, right? Okay, so do I need to do any polishing here? Yeah, I don't need this index now. I don't need the index here, so I won't be needing the index here as well. Okay, so yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yes, and if I copy, okay, great. And that's it for today's video. We just added a really useful paste feature to our OTP input and made sure it starts from wherever the user clicks. Little improvements like this can make a huge difference in the user experience, especially in real-world projects or front-end interviews. If you found this helpful, please give it a like, share it with a friend, and consider subscribing for more bite-sized front-end deep dives, especially if you're a self-taught developer or a junior engineer looking to grow. I'll be covering more components, real-world problem solving, and front-end interview challenges in upcoming videos. I'd also love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know what component or topic you'd like me to cover next. Until next time, take care, stay consistent, and once again, Eid Mubarak. Assalamualaikum.